Hi everyone, this is Arpad from Bitrise. I wanted to share the news that we released the Bitrise MCP Server. This is an integration towards our API. So from now on, you can basically chat with our CI service. You can create and onboard services from scratch. You can chat with your existing workflows, your existing projects. You can learn about them. You can find issues. You can troubleshoot. You can invite team members. You can do a lot of things. Basically, we went and implemented almost every single API call that you can imagine. Just check it out. So I already use it to figure out what my teams are dealing with, and I find it super helpful. And it's just this things that is happening nowadays. It's super exciting. So please check it out, and hope to see you soon. I created this cosmic weather app, just another weather app if you didn't have any. So you can ask different cities and it will tell you the weather. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that I also committed it to GitHub. So it's on GitHub on my repository, on my public repository, and this can be any project. Here I just used a Node.js project, and I wanted to use this as a demo. How I can add this to Bitrise. So here in my Bitrise dashboard, I'm already logged in. You can create an account, and then here is Firefox iOS. I just use this to compile the iOS Firefox app just for fun to see how it compiles in my environment. You can ignore this, but this is the dashboard. So I would like to add it here, but I do not want to use the UI here. I would like to use my chat. So what I did, I downloaded the MCP tools from Bitrise. You can see all these later, go through it, all the different things that we created the connectors for, and then I can ask basically Claude to talk and talk to my Bitrise environment. So for example, list the Bitrise project in the Bitrise MCP workspace. So let's see what it does. So this is my workspace. I created an MCP workspace here, and it will now connect to Bitrise API through the connectors. And then let's see what it does. All right, see the Firefox iOS app. This is the same. It tells me that I have other workspaces as well, of course, but that's not, we can ignore that. So then as a next, let's see, I have a Node.js projects on GitHub. Please add this to the Bitrise, Bitrise CI to the Bitrise MCP workspace and set up next time I push code, it starts a build and runs tests. So here is the URL for the GitHub, and use the main branch just in case it would get confused. So it will connect, yes, register app. It will register the app. This is great. It will finish the app setup. Yep. It will use detected that it's a Docker. So it is a Node.js, so it will use Docker, not, for example, macOS to run this, which wouldn't make really sense. It would work, but it is just cheaper to run Linux and not macOS for this. And then it will also create a Bitrise YAML for me and update the YAML that it just created, and then finish the Bitrise up running finish. Right, register the webhook. So it registers the webhook to GitHub. So next time if we push code, then it will automatically run a build. And yes, and then it is downloading the YAML again to check what it did. That's a proper handle Node.js project to run tests. Okay, found an error that this is totally live, so it is doing it right now. Okay, Node.js, perfect, successful run. And then, okay, so what it did, it registered the spacetime weather app. Let me refresh on this side, whether it is here. Oh, wow, okay, it's already here. Let me click into it and see if there is any builds. No builds yet, okay. And then it created a primary workflow. It will done the install, the dependencies, and the tests. This is great. And also a deploy workflow. We are not going to go into that, but it could run also. We could later set it up to deploy to somewhere, but we are not going to do that this time. So, and then make sure the project has a test script. Yes, it should have it. Main branch. And yeah, perfect. Okay. So let's see. If I change something here, I will just add this. We'll just change here at the very beginning, adding a hello and commit to the main branch, and theoretically it should pick up a build. Oh, there it is. The build is running. And I did it manually, right? But I could do it from away from Cloud Code or Windsurf or VS Code or Cursor, and I could just push to main, and it automatically would kick off a build. And it is it's a deprecation warning. Actually, we can ask about this later. Okay, the build is running. And okay, so let's come back to Cloud and ask, like, can you list the builds for my? I'm gonna copy paste this for my project, and let's see if it understands what I want. To. Yeah. Okay. List builds. Okay. By the way, the builds finished. It was able to. It's a green build. This is good. All the tests went through, and then build number 1 is success. April 2nd, 6th is the same. It lists the same thing, and it was the commit message update 3DMD triggered by the webhook, and it ran on this stack. Okay, can you please check the logs of the build? Is there anything I should be concerned about? And let's see. All right, this is the first time I do this. Crossing fingers. This is the way. All right, Node.js version warning. You are using, let's go with deprecated, recommendation, consider. Awesome. And here are the things that it tells you that you should change or and update, which you would do typically through your development process and your team and stuff. So basically, that's it. It's enough for the demo. You have all these tools, so you can do so many things, even manage the team, artifacts, but basically almost everything that you can do on the Bitrise API. So really quickly, I will show you how I did this. It's relatively simple. So here is the MCP project. This is public on Bitrise. You can just clone it and then read the documentation here. The tools are also listed, exactly what it does. But to skip ahead, you can just go down at the bottom if you want to test, and then you just copy it to this one to your cloud desktop, and you have to create a token, of course, for the Bitrise to use here in Bitrise, and then you just copy paste it in, and then let's go. Let's build something awesome. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon. Have fun. Cheers.